Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you're functioning well. So before starting our lesson, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. English Essential. So our today's lesson is all about the collocations. What's collocation? Actually, I've already explained the collocation in my previous video. So today we have about six collocation which are certainly playing a very important roles while keep the conversation going. The collocation generally is something that will certainly change your accuracy with fluency. Plus, it helps you be a better writer. So we're going to start our collocation, our explanation here. Plus, if you have any sort of questions about the collocation, you can tell me in the comments below. I will certainly answer them, inshallah. So here we have about six collocation. Collocation, new employment. So the collocation which I'm explaining today, this is related to the new employment. Somebody is employed, then we are using the following collocation on the whiteboard, right? So let's take a look and let's explain them well, inshallah. So number first we have is living wage. What does living wage mean? Enough money. Enough money to live on. It will never make you a billionaire or a millionaire. But somebody is working somewhere. For example, they get about like 500 or $1,000. Maybe that is generally not lots of money, but they will be able to live on. Just enough money to live on, right? We call them a living wage. It's a collocation. We use the collocation. Living plus wage. These two words are related to one another. We call them living wage. Enough money to live on, right? So we have example. He just about gets living wage, right? Like he gets enough money to live on. Simple and easy. The next we have is realize his potential, or we can say realize one's potential, realize your potential, realize her potential, realize their potential. So this word, realize his potential. Somebody doesn't know that's beyond their comprehension. They don't know their intelligence level. They don't know their intelligence level, and we call them. It is always better to realize your potential. It means to realize your hidden intelligence. Somebody doesn't know. Somebody is having lots of intelligence. Somebody is very smart enough, honestly. But when it comes to understanding, they don't know. We call them, hey man, I want you to realize your potential. Simple as it means to understand your potential. We have example as well here. You can realize your potential, right? The next we have is sweated labor, not sweated. We call them sweat. Sweat and sweated labor. Sweated labor, you are being used as sweated labor. What does it mean? Sweated labor. Some, like example, workers who are paid very little money, a small amount of money. We call them sweated labor, right? For example, if you're currently working as a staff in any sort of organization, right? You are paid very little money, not lots of money, to buy anything you wish, to buy anything you want. We call them sweated labor. The next we have is through a seki. Through a seki means like you or somebody take a day off work pretending to be sick. Very simple, very easy, right? The next we have is getting the sack, being dismissed, right? Somebody is dismissed from the job. They're scary, we call them, right? Like you're working somewhere and you're getting the sack. It means you have the feeling of being dismissed, right? For example, we have example, I'm not afraid of getting the sack. It means I'm not afraid of being dismissed. I'm not afraid of getting dismissed, right? Dismissed is something that you were being dismissed from a position, right? We call them getting the sack, get the sack. The next we have a stay the course. Stay the course. Stay the course, like stay in a certain position or until you're successful. Until you're successful, right? Or until once is successful, we call it stay the course. For example, you're studying at the university, or you're doing, or you're working as a job worker, or you can say you're working as a position, right? So I'm telling you, man, you will have to stay the course, right? You're currently, for example, in a tough condition. I'm telling you as a piece of advice, hey, man, it's always a priority to stay the course. It means stay the course. It means you will certainly be successful, or till you're successful. Try to be in your own position. Try to follow whatever ups and downs you're facing with. You will have to be staying at the course, right? The last one, we call them wrongfully dismissed. Wrongfully dismissed. It means unfairly dismissed. For example, you currently, or you may have already worked somewhere or as any sort of position generally, and you have been unfairly dismissed. You have not made any sort of mistake, and suddenly you have been dismissed. We call them, according to the collocations, wrongfully dismissed. We have example, Adam had been wrongfully dismissed, right? Thanks for watching my videos.